Morning, everybody. Last night was the first night that I saw stars since before Christmas. We've had so much cloud cover or rain or snow, so I brought this out and I thought I'd give it a little try. It's freezing out. Minus 20 right now, even colder with the feels like. We're supposed to be getting some snow, and that means warmer temperatures, so I'm hoping on that. And then next week, we'll be outside. We're not doing anything outside today.
Indoor project alert.
There's a little room in the basement that you may remember from way back in the day. I painted it. It was an awful color. We haven't really done anything with it. We threw a TV up in the middle of the wall, and it's got a sofa bed in there as kind of an overflow if we have a bunch of folks around. So we thought we'd make it into a little bit of a den, making a little bit more of our space usable. It'll be a cozy little spot to curl up with a book, have a little whiskey, watch some TV, play some Mortal Kombat. You know, stuff like that. I was thinking of doing a built-in, but I didn't really understand the whole intricacies of it. We're gonna have a simple little time building some simple little shelves that are kind of rustic-y looking. Fine carpentry does elude me. Miss Lady found some gorgeous iron brackets, and I've got to go to a lumber yard to get pine that isn't going to warp and twist, right? So I'm going to the source. Well, I'm not going to the source. That's the source. This is the source here. I'm going to the guys who they took these down, and then they put them in a mill, and then they kiln dried them, and they kiln dried them and all that. This is the basic setup. This is where we're going to put our shelves. The lighting in here might be a little weird because it's drastic, but bear with me. We had the TV up in here because it was a cabinet. It was a cabinet below, but the cabinet is now gone, and the TV's too high. I think your TV is I can't remember what it's supposed to be, but it's real high. So I got to take it off the wall, which is simple because we got a really cool bracket behind it. I guess my first step will be taking this bad boy off. And you can probably tell I put this on before I painted the wall. So not only am I going to have to contend with these giant ass holes, we'll see how bad of a ridge I've made. I might have to sand down or something. That's a lot of bolt. One down. That's two. Wah. There's definitely a ridge there from the paint line. Hoping I can get away with one of these. I'm gonna need sandpaper. I got a 60, I got a 220. I use the rotary sander all the time. I never use paper sander, so we'll see. Whoa. I can spackle it now. And if there's one thing I'm really not good at, it's spackling. Ooh. not my forte, so if you do want to comment about my spackling, be kind. Please be kind. I figure like I can work out a lot of the details. Sanding. That was a that was a long day. The first coat I put on this, obviously it was filling up holes. So it took a while to dry. And even when I thought it was dry, you could see the tiniest bit of pink. You saw me do the second coat and a little bit of sanding. That's a third coat on it now. I'm gonna give it a light sand and then I think we're fine. If you're a drywaller, I have proven to you I am not. I'm not 100% concerned about this being like a sheet of glass. It's bookshelves, it's treasure shelves, it's, you know, I'd like it to be as good as a good can be. But again, I could stress over this forever, and I don't want to. So, while good enough sucks, pretty darn good is gonna be what I'm what I'm aiming for this. So, let's get a start on it, eh? Second coat. So that's the second coat. We'll see how it flows. Gotta think too. This is a den, so it's dark. It's darker. We're gonna put up drapes, make it even darker. This is a dark color, dark corner. Darker, darker, darker. A lot of the secrets will be hidden. Hi everybody. That's 2 coats, and I'm pleased as punch with it. It's time to install the brackets. What? So Miss Lady picked these up. I doubt that they're hand-forged. Hand-forged vibe. You know, I don't want to say anything bad about anybody, but the screws that came with them, I don't trust. So, I have some high-performance construction-grade screws. These are just like the gold ones that you use build in your home, but they're black. So, they'll blend in real good. The one pickle with this wall, and it's not a big pickle, but it's a pickle. The stud in the corner is behind that pillar, right? And then we have a stud way in that corner, but in the corner. Like half a stud. So there's no way, you know, to like lay things out super sweet. Miss Lady has since taken away my version. But here's a version that we've drawn on. So I drew, that's a picture of the two of us. We're in love. But these black dots represent the brackets for the studs. And so we're gonna have a 9.5 inch or 9.5 inch overhang here and a 12 inch overhang there. 12 inch overhang, you say? Jay, What are you doing, bro? You can't do that. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. We're using 7/8" pine, kiln dried, and we're not gonna have books and crap all the way to the edge. So this is more for aesthetics on the edges. We'll keep that in mind. But it's the only way that we could devise in which to have symmetry with the brackets, put ourselves in studs, because I don't want to be using the big old luggy lugs. So that says I'm right on the money. So there's the next stud. Ha! We got this one installed. Now, you see here, these ones go to the next stud. They don't go back to the original. I'm assuming you guys know how a stud finder works, eh?
Stud alert.
Hide the ladies.
So here's a quick crash course. Right? You move it along. Now that's the edge of the stud. Keep moving. That's where the stud's gone. So that's your 2x4 turned sideways. That's it. That's it. I really like this rustic look. We built a den. Work in progress. Still have to curate the shelves a bit more, but you know, we've got some treasures throughout, some books, and we've created a spot. Now we're going to use this couch, and we're going to watch TV and play video games and stuff in here, and have ourselves a nice time in a spot that we, you know, didn't really. And we have another room with a TV, but like, if somebody's watching it and you want to watch something else, Miss Lady loves The Survivor. I don't. I love World War II movies.
You're crazy. You ought to be locked up. You too. 250 guys just walking down the road just like that.
She doesn't. So now you've got some spot where, you know, you can hang out. And we both love. Finish him. Turned out nice. I like the rough underneath. And we've got a nice finish on top, smooth enough that we can, you know, we can dust it. And it's given us all the storage we wanted. And we've still got all this room for activities.
Look at all this floor space. So much aerobics in here. So many activities.
Camping next, everybody. Got flurries going on outside. It's like -6. So, we're back on track. We're back on schedule. This is coming out, I believe, on Monday. So, on Sunday, I'm aiming to get the camping video out. I'm toying between, do I launch on Friday nights or Sundays? I'm not sure, but yeah, we're gonna go camping. Gonna have some fun in the woods. Huh? She wants to. Bye, everybody.